Hi everyone, today I'm going to discuss about Selenium FAQs. This is a part 1. So let's start with the first question. Why should we use Selenium for the test automation? So Selenium should be used for test automation like it is a free and open source tool, uh, making it freely available and widely adopted. And it has a large user base and community support that contributes it to development, provides support and shares knowledge, and it has cross-browser compatibility such as Chrome, Firefox, Safari, IE, Edge. This allows testing web applications across different browsers to ensure compatibility. So, and the next one is like cross-platform compatibility. Selenium can be used on various operating systems such as Windows, Mac, Linux, etc. It provides flexibility for test automation teams to work on different platforms, and it provides the language support as well, and it supports multiple programming languages like Java, C Sharp, Python, Ruby, and JavaScript. Test automation teams can choose their preferred language for scripting. And the next one is it supports the distributed testing. So Selenium allows executing tests in parallel across multiple browsers. By using Selenium Grid, we can do that. And in different operating systems or machines using Selenium Grid. This speeds up the testing processes and improves its efficiency. The next one is like it can be integrated with other open source tools for supporting other features like different frameworks, plugins, libraries. It integrates with popular tools and frameworks such as TestNG, JUnit, Cucumber, and Jenkins. So these are the various advantages of the Selenium. So we can go to the next one. So the second question is like, what are Selenium limitations? Like advantages, there are some limitations also for this Selenium. So testing of only web applications is possible using Selenium. So we can't test any like desktop applications or APIs or web services like those kind of applications. And testing of mobile applications or desktop applications is not possible. CAPTCHA and barcode errors cannot be tested. And a third party tool like TestNG or JUnit should be used to generate reports. To generate the reports, we need to use the TestNG or the JUnit. Mostly we're using TestNG for generating the reports. As Selenium is a free tool, there is no ready vendor support through which users can find various helping communities. So this is one of the limitation. And prior programming language knowledge is expected from users. So Selenium with Java, Selenium with Python, Selenium with C Sharp. We need to know the different programming languages before we start with Selenium. That is one of the limitations. So these are the different limitations. So we will go to the next one. So third question is like, what is a locator and what are different types of locators? Yeah, in Selenium, a locator is a mechanism used to locate and identify web elements on a web page. And locators plays crucial role in interacting with elements during test automation. So it is used to find elements on a web page. These are the different locators in Selenium: the ID, name, class name, tag name, link text, partial link text, CSS selector, XPath. So these are the different locators. So you can find the examples over here, like the unique HTML ID attribute we can use by locating the elements. Like the first one, if you take like a driver.find.element by.id, which is the attribute value is element ID here. So we can locate the elements using ID and using name, like by.name element name. Like with the class name also we can use with the tag name, and the link text and the partial link text also we can use like partially in the link. So locating elements by partial match of the displayed text on the link. You can find the example there, by dot partial link text with the attribute value. And the CSS selector also we can use locating elements using CSS selectors and the XPath. So XPath we're having two different expressions like absolute XPath and relative XPath. We will see that later in further questions. Okay, we'll go to the next question. What is XPath? Yeah, XPath is a powerful query language that allows you to navigate and select elements in an XML or HTML document by using different path expressions, attribute values, element relationships, and more. There are different kinds of expressions like with XPath we can use. So there is like absolute XPath, relative XPath. These are the different XPaths. And yeah, we'll go to the next question. Is Selenium 2.0 different from Selenium 3.0? If so, how? Yes, Selenium 2.0 and Selenium 3.0 have differences. There are two differences between them. WebDriver grid integration. Selenium 2 had a separate component called Selenium Grid for distributed testing. It allowed running tests on multiple machines and browsers simultaneously. Selenium 3.0, the grid functionality was merged into Selenium Server itself. These integration made it easier to set up and manage distributed testing without the need for separate components. So in 3.0, no need of separate components. In 2.0, we need separate components like Selenium Grid. So this is the advantage over 2.0. And the second is like browser support and driver management. Selenium 2.0 requires separate driver executables for each browser, like Chrome driver, Gecko driver, IE driver, IE. There is one more driver for Internet Explorer and the Edge driver to interact with the browsers. And so Selenium 3.0, those are not required. The separate software's executables are not required. So here we are using WebDriver binaries. Instead of downloading and managing separate driver executables, WebDriver binaries could be used to automatically handle the driver management. This made it more convenient to use Selenium with multiple browsers, as the driver binaries were automatically managed and updated by the WebDriver library. So this is the flexibility over Selenium 2.0 and Selenium 3.0. These are the two different key features. Yeah, we will go to the next question. Explain the difference between single slash and double slash in XPath. So in XPath, the single slash and double slash have different meanings. Single slash is used to create an absolute XPath expression, starting from the root node of the document till the end of the, the desirable element of the document. For example, HTML slash body slash div will select the div elements that is the direct child of the body. Suppose there are like n number of nodes, like 50 number of nodes will be there, HTML slash body slash div with the position and all that elements we need to write till 50. So it will be a bit lengthy in the absolute XPath. So most probably we'll be using the relative XPath only. So for relative XPath, we'll use double slash. It is used to create a relative XPath expression allowing selection of elements anywhere in the document. It searches for the specified element at any level of the document hierarchy. For example, slash slash div will select all div elements regardless of the position in the document. So it is easy to use the double slash with the relative XPath. So mostly we will be using a relative XPath expression only. We'll be having different kinds of expressions with a different ID, class name, and there is a text contains. There are different methods to use the relative XPath. We'll see that later. Yeah, coming to the next question, what is Selenium WebDriver? Selenium WebDriver is a powerful automation tool that provides a programming interface for interacting with web browsers. It enables developers and testers to automate web application testing by writing code in multiple programming languages to control and manipulate browser actions, elements, and events. So this is about the Selenium WebDriver. So how many types of WebDriver APIs are available in Selenium? There are different types of WebDriver APIs. These are some of them, like Android driver, Chrome driver, event firing WebDriver, Firefox driver, HTML unit driver, Internet Explorer driver, iPhone simulator driver, remote WebDriver. So these are the different types of WebDriver APIs. These days, people are asking these questions also in the interviews. So, and the next question is like, what is TestNG in Selenium? TestNG is a powerful testing framework for Selenium. It provides advanced features like test grouping, dependency management, parallel execution, data-driven testing, and flexible annotations. We can do like a text test grouping. By grouping that, we can test only those particular group, and the dependency management, we can add a dependency over different groups, and a parallel execution we can do using Selenium Grid, and data-driven testing also we can do using some Excel sheets or other sheets, and flexible notations also available in TestNG framework. With its robust reporting capabilities, TestNG generates detailed test reports and integrates well with Selenium, enhancing test automation capabilities and making test code more structured and manageable. So it generates the test reports also, and TestNG integrates with the Selenium. So it provides most easy to use framework. Um, so apart from TestNG, there are different types of frameworks also available. These days, people are using BDD, Cucumber mostly with Selenium. So coming to the next question, what is POM, Page Object Model? Page Object Model is a design pattern used in Selenium for test automation. It aims to enhance test code maintainability and reusability. It is one of the design patterns in Selenium. So in POM, each web page or component is represented by a separate class called a page object. We'll be having different page objects in that page object model. These classes encapsulate the page's elements and associated methods, enabling easy access and manipulation of page elements in test scripts. So, and the POM promotes a modular and structured approach to test automation, making tests more readable, maintainable, and resistant to changes in the application's UI. So this is about the page object model. Yeah, so these are the different questions I've covered in this part. We will see some more questions in the next parts. Stay tuned to the channel. Thank you.